edge, on edge, on edge, on edge. Darnell on the edge, Jules is on the edge, Neil is on the edge, on edge. Darnell on the edge, Jules is on the edge, Neil is on the edge. We are on the edge, on edge, on edge, on edge, on edge. Darnell on the edge, Jules is on the edge, Neil is on the edge. We are on the edge, on edge,
On Edge Talk Show.
edge.
Introducing the cast of On Edge Talk Show, Darnell, Jules, and Neil.
Darnell on the edge, Jules is on the edge, Neil is on the edge, on edge. Darnell on the edge,
I have so much.
Jules is on the edge, Neil is on the edge.
So much. You guys look good. Thank you for joining us.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to On Edge Talk Show with Darnell, Jules, and Neil.
Hi.
Thank you guys for coming.
So
It's been
if
a long time.
yes, if you hear me losing my breath, I have my girdle on. it's so thick. Kung Fu fighting.
Flower bed.
But thanks for coming to our first live show. This is something that's been, 5 years, 6 years? And I know these girls for a long time, though. I know Neil doesn't want me to call him a girl because he has on plaid, but I know these girls for a long time. You know, it's been something in the making for a while, and I'm just happy and ecstatic that you all came, right?
Right.
We wouldn't have a show without them.
I'm excited because we've started in radio.
Uh-huh.
We all started in radio, the On Edge Talk Show with Darnell, Jules, and Neil. And we did a podcast for about 2 years, and then the station was lost. There were 3 years the station was lost.
No, it might have been 2.
And we tried to find our footing to get back. I branched off and started my own YouTube.
No,
internet
you just started
thing.
dating more.
I started doing my own YouTube thing, and
Before the Neil Christian show, it was a whole dating situation, I believe.
There always is a dating situation with me. Whatever.
Yeah,
but I'm here now, so that's all that matters, and we are here reunited.
You know those tourist girls up and leave you.
Like I said.
Oh, it must be a lot of tourists in the audience. Is it tourists in the
Taurus
audience?
is in the audience. Woo! Taurus, the love sign.
Where's my Scorpios?
One Pisces, no Pisces. It's okay.
Cancers.
Sensitivity. Yes, we are back. We are back. And what was I saying?
Little technical difficulties, but
Thanks to your sequence.
you lost your
like I was-
batteries, sis.
Yeah, I mean, I used it too much.
You had those Evereadys,
Okay,
99
remember
cents
this
towards
is the
our
time
south.
show. This is
Rabbit.
This is the time
Can we
show.
say rabbit?
Can we time? This is the time show. Are
Okay,
we,
go ahead.
What have you been doing for the past, what?
Being a hoe.
Anything new?
That's where we left off.
Yes.
I've been in a tradie situation. I've been lost.
Okay.
Love lost, and I'm lost. I'm still lost to this day, but I'm here.
Are you lost because love has not been found?
I don't know. I'm here.
But what else have you been doing since love has been lost?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Neil, let's
After
go.
we,
What
wait
you
a
been
minute,
doing, Neil?
cut it out. Cut it out.
Okay.
After we stopped doing On Edge Talk Show, I moved on to other radio stations. I did continue On Edge Talk Show after these guys went to do fashion, and he went to go. I don't know what he went to do, but he went to live. He went to live somewhere in Queens, in the Bronx, wherever he was. He's all over.
Let's
You know,
keep,
Neil's all
keep
over.
it moving. The shade.
So I'm here. That's it. You see me now. That's it. That's what you get.
But what radio
Sex,
station have
drugs,
you
and
been
rock and roll.
doing?
So I moved on with On Edge Talk Show. I went to another station in Red Hook. I was doing it with 8, and then now I do a talk show with my Bronx girls. Get to know me.
Where are they?
In the Bronx. GSN.
Catch it.
Oh, I don't even know where
But
I
Neil,
left
what
off.
have you been doing?
Well, I've been living.
Buying dogs.
I've been living. I've
That's
always
so.
had dogs.
He always have dogs.
If it's-
Yeah.
Several.
there's four
Great
things that I always
Danes, little
have in my
poodles.
life. A
You know
place
what?
to
You know
live,
what
a
was
dog,
different
a man,
for
and a job.
this is what different. I know you always been a animal lover, but when I seen cats, I was like, oh, okay.
Well, that was a very weird situation. When
Somebody
I lived in
bought the
Brooklyn,
cats.
There was like a rat problem, and I adopted a cat to deter the rats.
Got you.
And then I end up getting another cat. Either way, I have 3 children now: Reebok, Abby, and Kiki, 2 cats and a dog. And I've had a few mishaps in relationships, but like a Taurus, I love. So it happens.
It
Like
happens.
you go through life, you live, you learn, and you love, and you never stop loving. And
There's
that's what I'm
nothing
gonna
wrong
do
with it,
until
sis.
I find my Mr. Right, or until he finds me. I think I did find him at one point, and he's still searching for me. But I mean, that's just what I do. I love.
Let me ask you a
he has
question.
sex, he makes clothes.
Do you write things down what you looking for in love, or do you do that?
I do keep a diary.
No, like
A
write your
diary like
ideal,
Justin Bieber?
No, I don't have an ideal because I would say the man of my dreams is not a reality.
Okay.
So I'm looking for.
So
I'm
you're
not
manifesting
looking for,
him.
but I'm open up to the man of my reality.
The reason why I asked it because I know a lot of people say write your things down that you want in
Right,
life
but then
to come
that doesn't
to you.
really happen because then if that was the case, I want a billionaire and
It's
a
going
yacht
right out
and
the
a place
window
to
That
when you're
live.
can
ready to
happen. All that's possible.
Yeah, it is possible,
All
but
of it.
that's
I
not
need to
my
write that shit
reality.
down myself.
Well-
Oops, excuse me.
See, already that's the first edit. There you go. And I'm glad it wasn't me.
All
And
right.
so are your floral
So
pants.
enough with the introductions. I'm just so happy that we're back here after all that time, and this is going to be a tremendous journey for all of us.
Yes, it is.
I know that Darnell has been waiting and bursting at the seams to bring to you my favorite part of the show.
No, it's
no,
not
it's
yet.
not yet.
It is now, isn't it?
No.
What is it? So what?
It's edgy topics.
Edgy
right now.
topics.
With you and
yes,
Neil. That's
edgy
you and
topics.
Nelson. Yes.
Right. I'm looking at me jumping the gun. I'm so excited about what's
like
going
the
to come
gun,
out.
don't you?
What's going to come out of his mouth?
No, you got to be like, get it together,
So
sis.
the edgy topics would definitely be open relationships. What do y'all think about? You know what? Let's switch it up. Let's talk about Kevin Hart and his cheating game. What you guys think
You
about
get him
that?
how you lose him is what I feel about that. He cheated on his first wife with the new wife and left the first wife to be with the new wife, then invited the ex-wife to be in their relationship so that they can raise kids together, and now he got caught cheating on the wife while she's 7 months pregnant.
I don't think she's going anywhere.
She's not. Why? Because it's money. But why would she? Exactly. Why would
Yeah.
she? And that's why I feel like marriage has become so, well, what we see in media as marriage has become like a business.
It is a business.
It's cheaper to keep her.
Especially when it
That's
gets
why he
into
did the
prenups
apology.
and
That's why he
things
did
like
the
that.
apology.
Why are you raising your cup up? Should I raise mine, sis?
It's cheaper to keep her.
I just
What do you
need to.
feel
I
about
just
that?
need to quench my thirst.
How do you feel about the question?
Quench it.
Kevin Hart, you know, I think cheating and stuff goes on. It has to be certain attributes for you to be cheating. One, he has the attribute of money. You know, now, and 2, he doesn't have the attribute of looks too much. You know, but I think what Kevin Hart is, he has a big bird. Does the audience know what bird is? I think his bird is humongous.
I saw him in those underwear. I don't
Yeah,
know. He
I
must
think
was
his bird is
tucking.
big. A man
must was tucking. He's
with a
tucker.
certain size penis can do. If you have penis and money, you can do what you want.
I don't know because everybody's not built like that. Everybody's not going to accept that.
Well, here's my thing
Then
on
maybe
it.
you.
Here's my thing on celebrity relationships. I feel personally, like you said, with money, it doesn't really have to be the
Looks
genitalia
or anything
size,
like that.
but
Because I
just
don't
think-
understand why that Keisha girl is with Gucci Man. And she's Jamaican. Shout out to all my
she been with him
Jamaicans.
She's not that attractive
been
herself.
with-
Oh,
But
okay.
she been with him for a long time.
Keisha-
though.
Yeah,
Keisha
but
She
know
held
that.
him down. He was locked up.
Before we get too caught up into it, I just feel like when it becomes, when it's money involved, and though these women sign up for these high-profile marriages, whether it be Kevin Hart, the Beyoncés, and all of these people, when it comes to those things, I think that the money does, and you don't want the money to mess it up, or the money to be messed up. So you have to, you put yourself in the situation knowing that, okay, I'm gonna get married to Kevin Hart, and this man is on a roll. He's making tons and tons and tons of money. He's in everybody's movie. He has all these stand-up comedy shows. What comes with that territory?
But because he has a
let
lot
me-
of money, do you feel like he didn't ignore
But
it?
no, this is what I'm saying. Am I going, as a woman, am I going to be okay with him doing that? Like you said that, oh, you need to write that down. I don't want a millionaire because then I have to deal with that.
Right.
Not
have to deal with
necessarily.
me. No, you will.
You will.
You would have to.
Nobody's
deal with
ever that
him
good
being
for somebody,
always
for
in
a
someone's
man,
face.
any
And
kind
I
of
know
man.
Me, I'm not jealous, but I'm very, very possessive. And if
Oh,
my man's
yeah,
a millionaire,
sis.
thousandaire, whatever, I don't want
Those
nobody in his
Taurus
face.
men, sis.
I don't want to have to sit back and
I was
watch.
in that with 5 years.
I don't
sis.
want to
I
have
know
to
how
sit
that
back
go.
and watch somebody in my partner's face all the time.
Right.
And Kevin Hart being Kevin Hart, cameras are always following
On him.
So as a
Right.
woman, you sign up knowing that this is what this is going to be. And even as a man, sometimes
Well, let
you know
me
that
say something. Sorry.
Well, you know,
I didn't mean-
Monique and her husband's in an open relationship.
Well, she's fat, so she has to deal.
No,
Look,
she's
not
lost
fat
a lot of
anymore.
weight.
I
And
follow
she
her on
looks good.
Instagram. You don't follow her on
And you
Instagram.
got a
She's
lot
gonna,
of
she's
nerve.
gonna
And
do.
that just goes-
I'm fat
that's-
too.
Yeah.
But she's gonna
that's
do what
it.
she has to do to keep her man.
But the
to
next-
keep her
the
sanity.
next
They have an
the
understanding.
next
Yeah.
part of the next part of the edgy topic.
Wait,
It's
you didn't let me
crazy.
finish saying what I
All
wanted to
right,
say
but
about
you're
Kevin
going
Hart.
into the next part. You're going into the
Okay,
next.
Sorry. Look, Plaid. Please, Plaid.
Sequence.
Listen.
You're in my space.
Listen.
Get on your side.
I just want to say about like the cheating thing. Someone told me that a certain artist somewhere on TV or something always promotes this. If you're not ready to leave that relationship, if
Toni
you're
Braxton
not,
said it.
yes, it was Toni Braxton. If you're not ready to leave that relationship, let that man cheat in peace. You need to go find somebody that's going to occupy your time. Okay.
Now, if you agree with that, let me get a hand clap. 3 fucking people. 3 people.
You can't
And
Three
I
people.
would have to say,
in the front row.
right, that's the gay section.
Got to be
Right,
more
I mean,
careful.
I
to be a better way.
do agree with Toni Braxton in the event because she is in high profile relationships, whereas everybody's not in that high profile
but
relationship.
you didn't let me finish, Plaid.
His name is Neil. Let's go there.
What I was gonna say
Christian,
was,
if you're nasty.
if it's a
You're real nasty.
hit his jack tonight, okay? Look, what I was gonna say was, you have to have a certain level of bank account to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be let that man cheat in peace and me, you got to go to the welly together. That's not what's gonna happen. If you got to go see your social worker and I got to go see mine, you can't cheat in peace. You know what I'm saying? If I got
card.
to give you a little change to your cricket and you got to give me some change to my Metro PCS, it's not cheating peace. No.
It makes a lot of sense,
Right.
but we're talking about high
It's a
profile.
certain bracket
we're
of
talking
cheating
about,
piece.
We're talking about Kevin Hart and
Right.
the
If I got, if
Jay-Z's
my
of the
name,
world.
I know your
So,
social.
question for you, Darnell.
Uh-huh.
When your boo cheated, how did you feel about that? Because you kept him.
I mean, I cheated too, and I cheated with the best friend. It's just, it's whatever. I did it first, so it
You
doesn't
did it
matter.
first. Okay.
Oh, God.
First come, first serve.
Switching gears.
That's what it is.
Switching gears before we get too personal. It was the open relationship thing. Is open relationships.
That's what he was segueing into.
So the open relationships, is that the thing of the future? Is it happening? How
A
do
lot
you
of people.
feel?
Because
a lot of people do it.
Out of
Men,
all the
women,
whoring that the guy that he's talking
same sex
about,
and all that good
out of
stuff.
all the whoring that the guy that he's talking about did, when I went to him like, we should just make this open. If we make it open, we're acknowledging what's going on. Because
Exactly.
you're fronting about what's going on, and I'm not.
But is this
Yeah.
the one? Did he have a baby mother?
No.
Okay.
He has a baby, though.
A baby mother.
I
Got
keep
to
a
be a
official
better
tray,
way.
honey, okay? I don't
16.
keep the Butch Queen girls, honey, okay?
So let me ask you
I
this.
don't keep the Butch Queen,
You still in
honey.
an open relationship?
Right. So, like,
Okay, so this is what I feel about open relationships. I feel like it opens trouble.
it opens for trouble.
Yeah, the reason why I'm saying this because I've known several people to have done it,
Oh.
and
You want to tell us their names?
no, I'm not. But I, from what I was told, they had an open relationship.
Did they know willingly that they were in an open relationship?
Yes, but there were rules and regulations.
Such
so in
as?
other words, if me and you together and we pull Darnell in, and I'd be like, "Yo, Neil, Darnell want to do what you want," you be like, "No," but I go behind your back and do with Darnell anyway.
That's cheating.
That was a problem,
Right.
But y'all had an open relationship with this particular person, but that was the problem in bloodshed.
Oh, see.
So that's why I feel like open
Wait, when you
relationships
say
is not
bloodshed,
good.
do you mean like anally bloodshed
you
or
to-
like?
I mean
you to
knife.
get on your
I'm
side.
talking about with knives.
Oh, like they were
someone
kung
got-
fu
someone
fighting?
got
You're
cut.
talking about gay relationships here.
Yes, someone got
because-
cut. Even with men and women.
No, but it's never. Well, the domestic violence I feel is on a rise with homosexual relationships.
That's always been on the rise.
Yeah, I mean, it's men. One man is going to be
That's
like,
what-
I
that's
got
what I
to
feel
beat
You
you.
have women also that's fighting.
Women are
and
abusive too,
men-
though.
And men
Women are really
fighting
aggressive.
All of that good stuff.
How would you know you don't date them?
No, I grew up around them. I know them.
Well,
I
just
am
say
a
the five.
woman.
Just say the five.
I'm a woman.
Are you?
Yeah.
Did you
Transgender.
Yeah.
Are you revealing?
Yeah. This is
Speaking
my.
of revealing,
Speaking of revealing, do we think that are people revealing too much with these goddamn gender reveals? That's been a problem of mine. Like,
Okay.
I hate baby showers.
Wait a
One,
minute.
I
Well,
only
me
go
too. I
to
hate
baby
it. I get
showers
very
if someone
jealous
has
sometimes.
one baby. The first
One
baby
baby.
I'll go to. Second and third, I'm not going.
Okay.
And because I'm the gay guy, they always think that they're going to
You're
get
gonna
these
bring the
gifts.
fabulous gifts, right?
Like my
Fabulous
cousin,
gifts.
personally, because she's probably going to be
She's
watching
done
this.
with you, Arthur.
She can't be done with me. I've said this to her already. My cousin got married 1 year. She was in a marriage for 11 years, never had a baby. Got married 1 year. First baby was born before their first year anniversary. She never thought she could have kids. 36 years old, she had her first baby. Second year, another baby. Before the baby turned a year. She's pregnant right now with her third baby within 3 years. 1 year.
She going. They said,
All three girls. I said, well, that first gift that you got is gonna go all three of those girls. Happy baby shower, right? Because I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Like
my
the first
God.
baby, yeah.
You guys are ridiculous.
let's move to the next topic.
What you
going
peeking
on?
at?
I don't know what Andre is telling us. Andre, what are you telling us? We got to go to the next topic?
Yeah, of course. So it's my favorite part that I wanted to do in the beginning, but we are here now. It's going off the edge with D.
Wait, before we go off the edge, before they shove us somewhere else, I need them to get that together before they shove us somewhere else.
Well,
We don't like being shoved. But what it is the gender reveal thing. It's like we need to know if your baby father is really a baby father first.
That's number one.
And then maybe we could be happy about a gender reveal. They like blown blue gas out of gas pipes and Corvettes,
Or
and it's like
in a big box.
and grandma's
seeing which one
is
is gonna
passing
be.
out. Like, I need to know if your man is your baby father, sis. Let me know that before you end up on fraternity court, sis.
You are Maury. Wait, I was at the baby shower and you
But you
are
know what?
Maury.
So thinking about it, do you think that's really good? Because your reveal may be
Bad in the end.
maybe gay.
Oh.
You know?
So, moving on.
Switching gears.
Switching gears into going off with D.
Miss D.
Miss D is fine.
Miss
I
Double
miss D
D.
I miss D all over the city. With
Miss
the
Double
rapper-
D.
And you're
With the
shaking
rapper
the
boys
table.
and all that
All
stuff.
right, you are really
sorry.
moving this table.
First of all,
am I
it's just,
still in my shot?
It's just the top.
Get out of my shot.
my camera time, bitch.
With that plaid, you're still in the top.
Claim your
sis.
time.
No, don't
Claim
come
your
your
time. Claim
Look,
your time.
This is the top, and that's the bottom. Okay? You
Well,
get
you
it?
better claim your
So,
time.
one thing I wanted to talk about is we were having a conversation last week this is going off with Misty. We were having a conversation
This is
last
for
week.
the ladies.
And Jules brought up something that I've never heard before. Now, I consider myself like this sex connoisseur.
Yeah.
She's AKA the
She
Mona
munches.
Vanessa Del Rio. I've been around the block. I know a couple of the
Around
boys.
the block, around
Yes.
the world.
I might have had a couple of your cousins or a couple of your brothers. She's a known girl. So he said something to me about dead bugging.
Do anybody know what dead bugging
Clap
is?
if you know what dead bugging is.
Oh, one sexual expert
Right,
there.
yeah.
Can we have you
State your-
come up here? I want her to
state-
come up here now.
State your
No?
name.
No, she know.
You don't want to
Okay,
come up?
so-
Wait, do you really know what dead bugging is?
You do?
Oh, yes.
So dead
So-
bugging is
Uh-huh.
it's for the ladies to what we would call toss your salad. But your man has his legs and arms up in the air and you
Yes,
give him
and
dead
he's laying on
bugging.
his back
bugging.
So you're
like
eating
a
this,
dead
you're
bug.
eating this cornhole pretty much.
You had to throw that cornhole in there, huh?
So, you know,
That
I
is
love a
his
cornhole.
signature word.
So
Jesus.
it's called dead bugging. Now, from me knowing certain things, I know there's a lot of porn stars out here who are now going from gay to hetero films.
Really?
And yes, I won't tell you his name now, but I'll tell you his name later because we know him. So
I want to hear this. I drink to the odds.
in their contract or in what they're going to do in the hetero films is the female actress has to perform some kind of dead bugging. Is there any women in the audience that dead bug?
Why not?
You're not being recorded. I
You're
saw
not
a
willing?
hand.
Who hand was that? It's so
I saw
dark
a
back there
hand.
we can't see.
Why not? Why not? Why would you not supply, satisfy your man if you want to be dead bug?
My
Well,
no, it could be a
kinda
woman.
does
It could be
because-
anyone. It
I mean,
could be anyone.
that's the term for the
That's
heterosexual.
the term. That's the word. But it can be
activity.
any woman. It can be a man. It can be anyone. You can dead bug your dog if you want to.
Oh, Jesus.
What? I'm sorry. I know some of y'all love your dogs a lot, so do what you got to do to get love. Okay, this one.
Shut your mouth,
The other thing I
please.
wanted to talk about was pegging. Does anyone know what pegging is? Can I get a clap if you know what pegging is? Can I hear the
One,
your
two,
definition of pegging? Yeah, she's a sectional professional. So I need you, attitude.
She lived in
whatever
Atlanta.
Her shirt says. Attitude. Get her phone number after.
don't even know what pegging
She's very
is. I'm not
professional.
interested.
She knows what she's doing.
Pegging.
She's making a coin. So pegging is when you strap
What'd you say,
on.
Ty? You're gonna learn a lot on this show.
So pegging is.
Pegging is, like she said, when you strap on and you have sex with your man.
Do you like pegging?
Has
Darnell?
anyone? No, I don't really like.
He doesn't have the strap on because he has a penis.
I
You
don't
still
know.
have a penis,
I
right?
have a pea stick.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want him to
You
say
know what a pea stick is?
Is it a
something
the
very
meow
little.
stick?
Yeah, like a meow stick.
I don't know if we can say that.
That's what the boys call it when they're munching it. I mean,
Jesus.
a pea
You
stick.
guys know what munching is, right? Who knows what munching is?
Of course they do. Everybody should be clapping.
No, it's not like munching on the carpet, but it's
No.
like
Yeah.
No,
Wash machine. Wash machine. Maytag it. Recycle.
right, that whole thing. Oh my God! Can you just go ahead?
Pegging is like I said. You perform sex on your man, your husband.
But
your
if you have
partner.
to put a dildo on to have sex with your husband, then he's no longer straight because he's being anally penetrated.
Yeah, I don't think
It's not
that's
true.
neither.
I mean,
don't
well, I
agree
won't
with
know
that.
because I'm not. First of all,
I wouldn't say
I'm
that
not heterosexual,
myself. I
wouldn't
so
say
I
that
don't
he's
know
not
that.
hetero.
But I'm
I
just
would
saying,
say that
any man.
he's-
I'm just saying that any straight man that asks his wife to strap on is a sort of a. That's confusing. That's mad confusing.
Well, maybe he wants to satisfy his woman.
All right, but then that's a conversation in itself. But if you just, I don't think no.
Well, so what do you think about if a woman puts her finger in a man's
That's
anal
something totally different
just
than
to hit
putting on
his
a.
just
but
to hit
that-
his A spot?
But that's
Just-
okay. But if you're putting a finger versus a dildo,
It's not.
Julius, that's different.
So okay, from claps from the audience. If you ever tickle an anus,
Tickle the pickle.
tickle your
not the
man's
pickle.
anus.
tickle your man's anus.
So y'all don't want to do that? Y'all don't want to see
So
him?
we have some old-fashioned lovers in the house. I'm okay with. I'm here for it. Like
So you don't want to
as a woman,
So you don't
I
want to you don't want to massage his prostate? That's what you're saying?
it's called anal milking. Isn't it milking?
Because when you do that, he will shoot into the ceiling.
You would do it. We have audience member that said she would do it. So you would put a dildo on and have sex with your man?
Are you a Virgo? What's your sign? Oh yeah.
There's
yeah.
something else.
Here one day, there
She's
the
the
other.
boss.
There's something
water.
else.
She's the boss, Diana Ross. Okay.
There's something else.
That's just how I feel about it. I feel like
All right, from our community. If
The
your man
gays.
wants to put on the strap on.
But then they have dicks.
Maybe they don't want to use that.
I mean, I think you can say dick.
penis.
Dick is fine.
Penis.
No, you don't. Right. So for those of you that don't
Cameras
know,
on the front row, please.
for those of you who don't know, like in a homosexual relationship, there are two roles that are supposed to be played. There's a
There's
top and then
several
the,
roles going on with
He
what's
knows
going
there's
on.
several
roles.
roles. Well, there are numerous roles, but basically, there's a top and there's a bottom, and somewhere in
necessarily.
between, somewhere in
Okay,
between,
there you go.
You have me, the versatile. So, and I'm always in the middle.
All
And
these
she's
years, you're still
surprised.
going on with that.
First of all, let's just say that I have always been
Hear her
I've
roar.
always been open about being versatile in relationships.
Let me tell you something.
I have a lot to work with, and I use it.
Let's have a personal moment for a couple
Let's
of
have this personal moment.
Let's have a
wanna hear
personal
it.
moment for a
I
second.
want to hear it.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, what made me
Because I
want
wear
to
high heels and bell bottoms, I can't.
Oh no, it's not about the bottom thing. Cut it out, Plaid. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I tell you all the time.
I'm listening.
Neil is the first person that I've ever seen being homosexual, accepting homosexuality and all that kind of stuff, going to his home. He had a relationship. His mother loved it. His brothers loved it. His sisters loved it. He was in a home, and it made me want a relationship. When Neil talks about
You always
relationships,
said that.
yeah, I always said that.
You did.
It made me want a relationship. It made me realize like this can happen. You know, it made me feel like this
You
is
gotta
possible.
you gotta stop being a
Yeah,
slut.
you know, I
though.
swear to God to you.
You got to stop being a slut to get that.
I know. I mean, look, you gotta catch a couple of bodies on the way, honey. Look,
Well, I actually did it in
better catch
reverse
him
where
then.
I
You
went
gotta
into
catch him
relationships
and
and now
catch the
I'm
rest
catching
of
my
the stuff
bodies.
catch the rest of the stuff too.
you gotta catch bodies.
Yeah.
But, you know, with that being said, I swear to God to you,
You're shaking the
every
table.
time, come on now. Every time he talks about relationships, I get
pot.
it, you know? But I went and found me a Taurus man, and now I look at it a different way. So, you
So
know.
why are you looking at it a different way?
I still love him. I text him this morning. Come on over, dog. Whatever, no matter what. I could be catching those bodies, bitch. When I stop catching those bodies, I go home and be like, it's okay, it has to stop. I can't take no more. Like I need you, you know? But the last and final
This
thing
is a
that I want to
reality
talk about
show.
on Kimona, the last and final thing I want to talk
Flower
about.
pot. Don't
and,
do it.
Going off with D is the new gaydar. Do you know what the new gaydar is? Because I'm tired of women asking their gay friends, people who sleep with men, people who do things with men, people who are gay.
Yes.
We don't have gaydar. I want y'all to stop asking.
I sure don't.
No.
I never had it.
I
don't.
am dead
I'd be
ass
questioning
serious.
Colonel.
If you can't tell, bitch, I can't tell.
I always say,
Okay.
the first, what's the word that I'm looking for? How you know that if a man is gay is if you have to question it, if a heterosexual woman has to question a
it.
man's sexuality, that's it. Number one.
But see, this is the thing.
My
you
thing
know,
is
listen,
this.
I always say, sorry, come on now. I always say,
Go ahead, Rose Pot.
the penis has a mind of its own.
What?
Think about what the penis entails. It has its own body, shaft. It has a head, right, that holds the things to the pleasure. All the pleasure is in the head, right? And it has balls.
The feet.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Then it has something that connects it to life,
Mm-hmm.
a source, all that kind of thing. You
And
know?
plenty of
It has a
blood.
mind of its own. If you touch any kind of man and he gets aroused, he wants to pluck you. No matter if he's gay, straight, white, black, purple, or green. 2 inches, 22 inches. Penis does what it wants to do, all right? The mind will say, oh, no, not that girl. But it's some girls out here. You doing the gay boys, sis. Sorry to tell you.
I'm
you're
not
doing
agreeing
it.
with
but
that.
the new, okay.
I mean, knowing Darnell for as many years though, and I've known him, I can't question him because I've seen him in action, and I
it's
gag
not
all the
cute.
time to this
So-
day.
But it's not cute.
It
What
doesn't
it
have to
is-
be. What you're looking at, people, is you're looking at 3 completely different gay men.
You better bet it.
It's 3 complete. So then I know
different
that
age
there-
groups, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Flower your water.
Wait, so I mean, why do I feel like the table's being like
It
angled?
is. Trust me, because he's moving it.
You're like moving the table.
Yeah. Like
my
Michelle
city.
said, she
Sorry, I
shook
have
the
rights.
table.
No,
Right,
but
but-
what I'm saying to you is, look, women in the audience.
And watching.
Be open.
No, but I want to be open
No,
to
you
that
can
if
be
that's
open.
not what they want.
You can have an open mind. Listen here, you can
An
have an open mind,
I'm
but
not
don't
saying
have
an
it.
open relationship.
Don't have a mind as open so that your brain falls out. If
Right.
that makes sense to anybody,
Don't-
like
don't
you
do
have
all
to
of
draw
that.
the line somewhere. Like I think putting on a dildo and screwing your husband or your boyfriend that's a bit. That's a lot for a woman to take in. Like,
Right, but
mean,
let me-
that's what she wants to
If she
do.
wants to do it, it's something
That's
different.
good.
But if you come,
you have a lot of freaky folks out there.
you do, and that stuff doesn't.
If
leave
you're
their
freaky, clap
bedroom.
your hands.
Unbelievable.
Clap
And
your
that
hands
stuff
if you're
doesn't leave their
freaky.
bedroom. Like
Only 2
You said
people.
what?
Oh, there you go.
You
That's
said
all I
clap
want.
your hand if you're freaky.
Oh,
freaky.
why they bouncing up and down over here?
Wait, so what I want to tell you about
New Orleans
gaydar,
bounce.
what the new gaydar is, because that's what we were talking about.
What is
Stop asking your gay friends if you think this guy's gay, if this girl is gay, or whoever's gay.
I would just say,
Download
if I don't
Jack.
see him bent over, there ain't nothing I can say about him. If
Listen to me. Download Jack. Go look at Tumblr. Go to Craigslist and get you a kick.
Oh my God, they're gonna come after
Anybody
you.
that you want to find out
They're
that's
gonna
doing
come after
anything, they're
you.
there.
You're
Okay.
exposing
Anybody
the
that wants to
people.
what?
Find out what you want to find out what they're doing. You have an incline about somebody doing
That
something sexually.
takes too much time.
Go look at them.
That
Go
takes too
go
much
look
time.
there.
Yeah, that's
Don't
too
ask your
much.
gay friends. We don't know.
That's
just
too
my
much.
message.
And it can be a little bit messy because then your gay
Exactly.
friends might know your husband or your boyfriend and they don't want to get in
Oh,
the middle
well,
of
you want to
that.
hear a true story? Yesterday I was at work, and the husband of somebody that I played when I was younger, who actually, did some things he wasn't supposed to do, came into my store.
He did
And
them to you?
She came, yes, he did them to me, and he came
Okay.
into the store.
Mm-hmm.
She came into the store with her kids, and she wanted me to meet the grandkids and all this kind of
Wait, so
stuff.
you
and
know
I'm
her?
like, yeah, I
You
know
knew
her.
both.
I know her and him. They're from my block where I grew up
so
at.
did he do something to you?
That's what he
did.
said.
That's what
Okay,
I
I
said.
just
You
want to make
listening?
sure.
Come on, sis.
I just want to hear it.
You
I
messing
just want to
up,
hear it.
sis.
I just want to hear it.
You messing up my moment,
no, I'm
sis.
not messing up your moment. 'Cause I'm sure you was gay.
You're intriguing on my moment,
Yeah.
sis.
Go
okay?
ahead, get your
So
moment,
she
sweetie.
came into the store and she
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Oh my God, my doctor's here and all this." She have a
Jamaican.
baby? No, I think they're Bayesian. She is a baby Trinidadian. She's a baby
Don't do that to
and
us.
all this kind of stuff.
Don't do
And
that
I'm
to us.
sitting there like, in my mind, I'm like, "Oh my God, you don't understand like how much I want to slap you and drag you out of here, really, because
Wait,
of your
the man
husband."
or the wife?
The wife. So I'm
Why
like,
you wanna
I'm trying
slap her?
not slap her. I didn't mean not like slap her, but it's like what your husband did,
But did she didn't know that, did she?
No, she don't know that.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna sit there neither and be like, girl,
But
this
did
is
you
what
tell
it
her?
is. No.
Oh, okay.
So then how
So
do you
I met the
expect-
grandkids.
Oh, God.
I'm the stepmother, sort of, kind of like the stepmother.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
it
So
is
what did
it
he
is.
do to you? Like, what did he do?
Moving along, we need
No, what did he do to you? What did he do to you?
She played with me when I was younger.
How
that
old
kind of
were
thing.
you?
Probably about 14.
Okay, well, we're not going to go there. This is not that kind of show.
Look, look.
So is
look
it
at
safe
Black
to
getting
say you
nervous.
were
I'm not
molested?
getting nervous. I just it's not a law
Is
and
it
order
safe to say
special
you were
victims
molested?
unit.
Look, the willing doesn't get molested.
Hello?
Right, I was going to say that.
Oh, okay.
At 14,
So
I'm
there
pretty
you
sure he
go.
had the same breasts that he
So
has
why
now.
would you beat her up? Exactly.
He didn't buy those. So, you guys are out of control.
God gave him.
You're out of control.
willing.
Stop moving.
Wait
the
a
table.
minute. He was talking about that guy got excited.
No,
Okay,
but
so-
what I'm saying to you is, I held my composure, and it was like, yeah.
Has any women in the audience ever asked a friend or someone that they know about somebody else's sexuality to know if they were gay or not? You guys have done that?
Was they
And what did the
uncomfortable?
person say to you, though? What was the person's reply? Well, they know
Okay.
what you are, too, with that deep voice, sis. Shout out to you, Christina Joe.
No, he did go there.
They know what it is, too. When you use that voice, sis, they know what it is. But
Straight women won't tell the answer?
yeah, that's why they're lost in the game. They're lost to the side chicks and they lost to the side gays. So you girls can keep going on with what you're going on, hetero girls. The guys are leaving you. They're leaving you for the side gay or the side chick.
Not the side gay.
But my whole point is, if you want to know, personally, because these guys think they're down low, these guys think they're doing things on the low, you can't be on the low and be on Jack. You can't. I'm sorry.
That's not the low.
Grindr
You
tells
can't.
you that people are, if I go on my Grindr now, it's telling me who's 0 feet away. Okay?
So let's go on Grindr.
0 feet away. Okay? Andre. 0 feet away, okay? Did you log on?
Right.
But now, moving on, right? Because we can't have these people here forever. Monica's going to be like, you didn't pay for that, okay?
I wish
So-
we could keep you guys forever.
Yes, we can.
This is really good.
Okay.
I'm really, really happy right now.
3 questions from the audience.
Hi guys, my name is Christina Joe.
Oh.
How you doing?
All right, this is not her
No,
show.
it's not that show. It's not
This
that
is
type of
not her show,
This is
for
On Edge
real.
Talk show. First,
Bad
I want to
body.
congratulate you guys. 5 years in the making with 3 different, totally personalities.
Thank you so
personalities.
much. Yeah,
And my question
get
to you
Jules outta
guys
here.
is, where do you guys go from here, balancing out your outside life careers, relationship, non-relationships, and whorism? Where do you guys go? Where do you guys go from here?
Horism was for me. But I recently discovered Kicks and I'm having a good time, okay? I can't turn her down. I can't turn her off.
Well, can we answer a question for? I think that this is the beginning of what
We're
we
going to
really
Atlanta.
wanted to do. in the beginning, Darnell keeps saying that we need to go to the Black Hollywood, so we're going to go to Atlanta.
We're going to Atlanta after this.
I mean, that's a really loaded question because I feel like with all of reality TV being what it is today, I feel like what's missing in reality TV, especially in the homosexual world, is
It's
this.
Yes.
us.
It's the real gay guys,
Yeah.
the guys
Right,
that
because it's not always your hairdresser or always your
nail
cousin
tech
or your
whatever.
gay
I mean,
brother.
it
Can
kind
you
of
stop
is,
hitting the
but I feel
table,
like it
please?
just needs to be edited.
Yes.
And not all of us want to be women, and not all gay men want to be women. Not
Speak for
knocking
yourself,
those.
honey.
And you don't want to wear
Not
heels
knocking
either.
those that do, but I am a black gay man that
Darnell do not
I
want to
enjoy
be a
wearing
woman.
high heel
I know.
shoes.
My best friend said I'm a transvestite.
Some
Can
of
you
my
say
clothes
that?
Just have
may
breasts and that's
resemble
it.
women's clothing, but I don't wear
Right.
women's clothes. But you have, say, like the likes of E.J. Johnson. I don't mean to single her out, but I mean, E.J. Johnson is. You said what?
He's a mess.
Not sister E.
No, E.J. Johnson is a man that stands at 6'3", that only wears
6'7".
woman clothing.
6'7".
He's 6'7", that
He's
only
tall.
wears woman clothing. And so you have the Miss J and the Lawrence J of
Nah,
like the
that's
world.
your community. You
That's
better
not
stop,
my
sis.
community because I'm not a drag queen.
Well, I will say congrats to you guys again. And when you guys do go to Atlanta, I could be a feature. I could be a feature on the show. I love
Thank
you.
you so
Thank
much.
you, Chris.
Thank you, your lingerie, sis. Anybody else in the audience?
Anybody else from the
I
audience?
need a real hetero woman.
Did you have a question?
Come on, any hetero woman.
Mrs. Figueroa.
Oh yeah, show that shape, sis.
Congrats again, Crystal.
Thank you.
Just
Hi,
wanted
Crystal,
to know how
thank
you
you.
all met.
Bloomingdale's.
Let me start here. Me and Neil met at Bloomingdale's, and we both. Neil was what, 17?
17.
Yes, and me and Neil used to go out, and I said, "Pass him my ID."
Yep. I used
so
to go
get in the
all the
club,
clubs with his ID.
and we'll call each other cousins because our last name is Williams. And Neil moved on, left Bloomingdale's, and I don't know what other store you went to.
So many others.
And then Darnell came to Bloomingdale's, and
I came back to Bloomingdale's.
But that's not
Yeah.
how we know each other. If you want to get
but me and
technical,
you-
because
no,
Neil
me
and
you met each other separate
Yes.
from Neil.
separate from Neil.
Because when you first started working at Bloomingdale's,
couldn't stand me.
no, it's not that I couldn't stand you. I got a phone call. And they said there's somebody that started the job and think he's you.
No, but
And
I didn't
say,
think
well,
I
that's
was
a
you.
Never, that's not a never.
I don't
Ever
That
me.
girl was late. Whoever
Yeah.
called you, that girl was late.
And I said he needs
she
to.
was super late.
And I
sis.
said it. He
Sis,
needs
I've been
to
on
wait
this
in
block,
line.
sis. Go there. I've been on this block. Been on
Sweetie,
this block, sis.
you can never be on anybody's block but your
I'm a
own.
New York girl, sis. I'm from Brooklyn, sis.
And you're not making no change.
Trying to be like
Okay?
you, sis. I'm from Brooklyn, sis. Come on, sis.
Can you stop hitting this table, boy?
How she call you, sis?
Darnell! Seriously. But me and Darnell met at Bloomingdale's.
Yes,
And
and we
I-
fell in love at first sight.
And then I introduced him to Neil.
But Neil knows all and everybody that I know.
But he
I
didn't
went
know
to
you,
Neil is
though.
from Marine Park.
But he didn't know you. He knew Gene.
Yeah, he went to
He knew
FIT,
Gene, but he
Fashion
didn't
High
know
School.
you.
He knew everybody
He didn't
else.
know you until
Okay, so
you met me.
we're here.
Exactly.
We're here.
There you go.
We
From
have
the artery of Bloomingdale's.
well, we also
So in other words, I am
Bloomingdale's
the
50.
vessel of this. Thank you.
drop the mic.
Yes, come on now.
That's right.
One more question. Who is another? Who has a question? Does anyone else have a
Don't be
question?
afraid. Come on, Carlos. I'm waiting for you.
You can ask the edgiest questions ever.
Come
like,
on,
come on, it's
Carlos,
on
come
edge.
Carlos is my partner in drag.
Who's the queen?
Who's the queen?
It's
me.
obvious. The one with the sequins and the blonde hair.
I mean,
It's really
with the
mean-
double D's.
It's really
it
this
depends
girl.
on how you define queen.
I'm not a queen. I'm an empress.
Mm.
Sorry.
I can be a princess because queens are so much
Definition of the empress?
Empress is she can be Empress of Scotland. I'm Empress of Jamaica. She's Empress of Virginia.
And I'm proud to be from Virginia. Thank you. High five in the
Well
air.
said, well
High
said,
five in the
well
air.
said.
You know, empresses rule their own counties, their own layers. And Frozen, you got Elsa, you got Anna, and everybody else, honey. That's how we're doing it up here.
And we got blonde.
Sequence.
So, our next thing that I know someone is love to
Gladleisha.
talk about Mr. Love and Life.
Gladleisha.
Let's talk about it. Neil, what you got to talk about the love game?
I don't care what either one of y'all say. I will continue to love. And I think that's the only thing that's what I feel like. That's what I'm here to do, to love. I don't think that anyone in this world is meant to go through this cruel world alone. Whether it be a soulmate that you have a friend, or a soulmate that you have a friend that you're in love with, or just a partner in life and in everything. So with that being said, one of my favorite things to ever talk about with anyone is marriage. And I feel like this conversation is getting depleted one relationship at a time. And I think that, I don't think anyone wants to get married anymore. I'm 32 years old, and I've been to 4 weddings in my lifetime. And I go to work and I see these girls, especially now, that are doing 4 or 5 weddings a month. And it leaves me out, because I want to experience that. I want to go to people's wedding. I want to be a man of honor. I want to stand with my friends that are walking down the aisle, or see my friends.
You want to be Keith's man of honor.
And you know what? It's so funny because I find weddings so fucking boring. Oh my God! I
Okay,
want to
so
just
here
get up and leave.
before we go there, you have
where's the receptionist?
in
Where's the receptionist?
in all 3 of us. Julius doesn't like relationships. I love relationships, and Darnell is just
all over the place.
he recycles relationships. We can leave
You know,
it
it's
like
not
that.
I
that
don't really
I don't really like
recycle them.
relationships. I just don't think
I
they
just-
work well for me. The ones that I try to get involved in, it just doesn't work well.
I don't
and I
really-
don't know if I should just not say settle for less, but just try to battle it out, or just
But why
stick
it
it
shouldn't
in.
be a battle?
Not battle. He don't mean battle.
like
Not
a
really. He just mean
battlefield, a battlefield.
And that's what I feel like
You
it
better
is,
go
though.
and get
I
For
don't
real.
think.
Mama.
Wait a minute, because you can't say recycle too, because you like to recycle relationships too.
I don't.
But
I don't
I
knock
think
that.
he said that you
No, I'm
recycle
not
because
knocking
it'd
it
be
neither.
someone
I don't
else's
wanna
man.
really say it's
That's
recycle.
honestly, I think
What I
that's what
wanna-
he's saying.
What?
Because it'd be someone else's man.
Never.
That's why I say
never.
recycle.
Any situation that you know personally up here right now.
Right now.
I've ever took somebody's man from them, or were they my man first and went about their business? Let's tell
talk
the story. We're
about
gonna
it.
tell the story right.
Okay, but we're not talking about that right now. We're
Okay,
talking
go-
about marriage.
go
Okay,
ahead.
so
It's
back to
another
what we
topic.
were
Go
saying.
ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead,
back
Neil.
to what we were saying
Go,
about
Neil.
recycle.
It was about.
It's not recycle, really. I think me and you can
about to
agree
tell
on
it.
this one thing. If you're mine forever.
No, that's not true.
It's not true.
That's not true.
It's not true.
That is not true.
That is so not true. He knows that.
Come on,
Some-
come on,
some
Neil.
man
Come
that
on
you
now,
were
Neil.
with,
Reason-
Neil, come on now.
on you.
Reason,
Keith,
season,
give me a
and
praise.
reason,
She went back
season,
to
and
a few, sis. Come on, Keith. She went
Tell
back
the
to a
truth.
few.
I went back to one.
All right.
I went
sis.
back to one.
All right.
And he will always have my heart, and that will be the only one that I would ever go back to, because
I feel the same
I
way,
think
too.
personally that he will be my end-all, tell-all.
Tell
That's
him-
me,
all
and that's
right,
just how I
sis.
feel about it. But
All
I've
right.
never gone back to relationships. When I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah.
So when I did have the inkling to go back, I knew that it was something special there, and that's the reason why I went back, because seeing other people's relationships and just being in the scene, just know that I knew that that's not what I wanted to do.
Got
and if
you.
I can deal with him being crazy, I like that song goes, I would rather have bad times with him than good time with somebody else. And just dating and seeing what people putting this, interviewing. When you go on an interview, you put your good suit on and you tell everybody what they want to hear. Oh, I want a relationship. I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to do everything that you want to do until you show him. And then he runs
show
away.
our true colors.
And then he shows his true colors. And I've been in this, recently, where you date and you go on dates. And I'm not talking about we're going down the street and we're going to go to the BBQs. I'm talking dates where you put your good shit on, I put my good stuff on, and we walk out and we're going on a date. And we're sitting down for 3 hours having a conversation multiple times in the matter of a certain amount of days or even a month. And then
So when you decide if that is it, when you do all of that dating, and
After
it be like,
after the first sexual encounter,
you think so?
you think?
you have to, because that's the sign, seal, delivered.
No, because I think
say-
not
I
everybody
would say
performs
that.
their best the
No,
first
no,
time.
no.
No.
Maybe for you. So when you decided that was it,
Look,
The
if
first
you-
comment on Jacked.
No, I don't mean it. You see what I look like, honey? They
so
don't want
Donna,
me
when
on
you
Jack.
decided that was
They
it
don't
for
want me on
you,
No
Jack.
facts,
They
no
don't
when they
want-
facts.
tasted your barbecue soup,
No facts.
No
No
facts.
films, honey. They don't want any part of me, sis.
So
It's
what do
hard
you
out here for a
decide?
girl like me.
So
It's not
my
hard for
question-
you, Darnell.
My
It's not hard for
question-
you.
I got
My
to battle the
question-
transgender women. Then you got to battle trans men
Stop
now.
hitting this
It's hard
table,
out here
honey.
for me.
You're moving the table.
My question is: does marriage
My
still
God.
exist?
It exists.
It
I
does.
I went to my one of my best friends got married last week Monday. It was my first lesbian wedding.
That was a lesbian wedding. though,
yes,
but what about,
and they were Buddhists. So I mean, look, you got to change your religion before
get
you get
married.
married. Okay.
or even with
she
even
nom holding ting ting yell for her partner, and she got her. Okay.
So, even with that being like the next part of it, like with all of the laws being reversed and everything, with us being able to get married now, do we think that
Well,
people?
with Trump, honey, that
do-
might change next week. So.
That's
You know
not
what? I
going to.
will get married.
Oh,
I will.
This is new.
wait a minute. Light the cigar. Light
Get your lips off of my cigar.
Exactly. Because
Sorry,
you had
sis.
one. Anyway, he sucked it
Sorry.
out.
So wait,
sis.
you want to get married now?
I will.
You will get married.
Yeah.
That's
Stability
new.
and security. Why
heard
not?
this. We've been
Stability and
together
security.
every day this week. I've never heard him say it.
No, I've never heard of Julie.
No, but
Never.
I would get married for security, stability, and security.
But what do you mean by stability and security?
The reason why
Even a
I'm
fee.
saying is because if you're dating someone for a long term, and when things get rocky, if that person gets sick, get ill, or if they pass, that family comes on in.
No, but this is with married. With
wait
married.
a minute. That family comes on in,
Yeah, this
and
is
they
for a
would
fee.
take away
Sounds like a
what you
fee.
guys built.
So you mean to
So
say?
in other
so
words,
what-
if you and your significant other been together for 10 years and y'all have homes, all
I'm
that
not
stuff.
with somebody for 10 years. and
No,
not
I'm
getting
just
married.
saying, if that's the case, anything happen, you have no say so if the doctor says, "What do you want us to do, Mr. Neil Williams?" And the mother, the father say, "Oh, he has nothing to say, 'cause that's our child." You follow what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So that's one of the
That's-
reasons why I will
Get
get
married.
married because of that, because I wouldn't want nobody to snatch anything away
It's a
from
business
me
transaction,
that I
like
work
we were
hard
saying
with me and my
earlier.
partner.
It's a business. So what is basically?
It's not only just a business; it's just love. Period. Because
Right,
at
because
the
if
end
I
of the day,
love
they
you-
love. Oh, I love Neil. Neil is such a great man for my son. Da 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 da. And when things turn around, oh, I want. That's my child stuff. And you be like, what?
I get what
I'm
you're
keeping
saying.
this. I'm keeping
I
that.
get
And
what
I'm
you're
gonna tell you
saying.
something.
I'm keeping them Tom Ford suits.
I know someone that was with a person for 21 years.
No, I'm
And
not.
I
I'm not
said-
being with
and I
somebody for that
told
long
him
and not
when they
signing anything.
authorized, when they said that gays can get married and all that, I said, y'all should get married. He said, why? I said, because if, I said, y'all got houses, y'all got condos, y'all have money. I said, and if this man gets sick or anything happens to him, I said, you can best to believe that family is coming down. They're going to snatch everything.
No, there has to be some sort of
So
contract.
guess what they did? They got married.
I know
They went to the justice of the peace.
So you were the vessel of that too?
No, it was not
All
the vessel
right.
of that.
Come on,
I was
vessel.
not the vessel-
love.
Come on. Come
I
on.
was not the vessel of that.
Of being
but,
married?
But I may have put a thought to that mind. You know,
So how many people out there still believe in marriage?
even for women and men.
We got a fair amount.
Now
Why don't
you-
you two believe in marriage? Hold on, wait.
It's closed.
You just don't? Okay.
She's an Aquarius. She doesn't see.
And why don't you believe in marriage? Okay. Why not? You just not get married
good.
ever? So I have no point, like in no point in my life am I gonna be somebody's like best man.
No.
I had that chance, and it was done and gone. So that's never happening for me ever.
Right, I can see if he tried. He tried. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. I think
But you
if it
should never
comes-
stop
if it
trying.
Comes, it will happen. Exactly.
But you also have to put that into the universe that you want that to come. You want it. It's the law
Lord,
of attraction.
come down and find me one.
No. Honestly, it's like the law of attraction, and I really believe that what
That
you
is
put
true.
out is what you're gonna get back. If you
Okay,
keep
wait
putting
a
out,
minute. Because I've been having this conversation with myself. The past
all right, stop having it
Let's
with
hear it.
yourself.
No, wait,
Let's
sorry.
hear it. Let's
You won't
hear
get
this.
answers
Yeah,
from yourself.
let me hold this
Come
the
on,
right
flower
way.
pot.
Yeah, first of all, get out my shot. Get my
Sorry.
shot.
Floral.
Let
Let's
me hold
go.
this the right
Right.
way.
Floral.
I've been having a conversation because people tell you you get what you attract or whatever. But I'm not trading, so I shouldn't be attracting anybody trading.
No, that's not what the saying is.
I'm confused
Why are you confused?
because you get what you attract.
No,
I'm
no, how
attracted-
that-
I'm attracted trade.
No, how that
I'm
works
attracted
is
to guys that be like, yo, you a fry this chicken. Yo, you know.
no. That thing that you're talking about is that you get what you're ready for, and that's what you're ready for right now is for a man to tell you to fry chicken.
Did you answer mama?
That's where you are in your life, and then until you get out
You
of
want to
that
cook,
place,
sis. You just said it, sis. You can stop fronting, sis.
for me,
You fronting for the gram, sis.
I'm not front for the ground. I cooked.
You just
And
said,
clean.
sis. You just said, I want to get married.
I said I will.
I want somebody
But
to
I
take
told
my
you while
cookies.
I was getting there, I want them to take my cornhole. How about that?
you guys are getting way, way, way off topic.
Go, Neil. Go.
So
Sorry.
marriage, like they said, a lot of people say that they believe in it. Some people don't believe in it. You said that you will get married. You didn't answer.
Justice of the Peace, City Hall.
That's it.
That's it.
So you believe in marriage? You believe it still exists?
Somewhat. If they want to look, if you want to deal with me more than
On a
24
budget.
hours, you want to lay there, you want to come in and be there, I cherish you. I can care less about what else you got going on.
So you
okay?
you don't care about dating, just straight to the
If
marriage
I
part.
can sit there and pull my Whitney Houston out in front of you and like my Newport, and you still sitting there, sis, that is a match made in heaven. sis.
Yes.
If I can sit there and be Whitney and you can be Bobby, that is a march.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with settling.
Matrimony. Okay?
There's nothing wrong with that, Darnell.
There is.
You know, if I could go get 2 $5 box and come home like, what's goody? You are a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. You know what I realized?
What?
Again, this one.
Me?
The other day, we was in the house and he was like, it's nothing really out here. And then she, this gal
But it's not, though. But you know what? It's not.
Una one here. No. It's the truth. Okay.
But it's not, though, for real.
It's very
but
few
this
and
is the
far
thing
between.
is- This is the thing. If you already was in a relationship and y'all trying to work things out, I say just work it on out. Just work it out and make it happen.
Let that man cheat in peace.
First of all, my man didn't cheat on me.
No, I'm not. She
Oh.
gonna throw herself in the fire, through the fire,
he's
through
talking
the
to me.
flame.
He's talking to me.
So, Lady Monica is telling us we need to wrap it up.
Okay, well,
So
wrap
what
it
do
up.
we wrap it up?
Wrap it.
So what did we learn? What did we
Don't wear
learn
those
here?
G-Star Raw t-shirts. Those are cheap.
What
Wrap
did
it up.
What did we learn here today?
We learned that we are able to have a first show with an audience.
And we learned to be yourself. Love yourself.
Okay, mother love.
Definitely love yourself.
Self-love.
Exactly.
Self-love.
Self-love is very important.
Self-love.
Very.
And we learned to
And I
be
got
very,
your mother love flower pot. Fall
be
is
very
here, but we're
oral. Because
springing
if
back.
you don't be oral,
Fall
girls
is
like
here.
us are going to be oral for you.
No.
Oh, no.
Speak for yourself.
I'll be ordered for the right
she's,
one.
She's verse. I'm sorry. She's a versatile. She's a versatile top.
You are out of control. I swear.
She's an oral top. Okay.
Wrap it up, Neil. Wrap it up, Neil.
Okay, so if you guys, well, obviously you guys are following us, but tell your friends, tell your colleagues, tell everyone that you know to follow us on
I'm Insta
On
not.
Edge Talk Show on Instagram, and then you can follow us for the upcoming shows. We haven't decided on a date for the next show, but
We're
we will
doing
let you guys
actually when you leave, we're having a
know
meeting.
Don't need to know all
after
that.
this. You
them
can
how to
follow
love.
if you guys have any questions that you want us to answer on our Instagram or Facebook or anything. You can email us at onedgetalkshow1@gmail.com.
Exactly.
You can follow Jules Eyes on Instagram. You can follow Insta Edge on Instagram, and you can follow the Neil Christian Show on Insta Edge. Again, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart.
Bottom
for
of
coming.
our hearts.
Well, bottom of our. I can only speak for me.
I can speak for all of us.
There go that Taurus.
Right, and there's the Scorpio.
There you go.
Well, the bottom of our heart, we thank you guys so much for taking the time out to sit with us and
Can I thank some
joining
people
us
before we
on-
go?
Yeah.
I think one person, all of you deserve top honors. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Like you
It's
said,
been
I
a
don't have a heart
blessing,
really, it's
actually.
on the bottom of my stomach. I'm Ursula. So from Let Me Steal Your Voice, I thank you. One person that snuck in here late, though, his name was Ricky Briggs. So
Ricky's here?
Yes, Ricky
Oh
is
my
here.
God, where Ricky
Ricky started the
used
show
to be
with
on
us.
Yes.
with the show with us.
And he's from Spartanburg, South Carolina, and I think it got too much for him, so he ran for the hills. He said, I got to go back. I got
that's
to
the
run
only
for the
way he
hills.
is.
Yes. Ricky is a part of the original crew. He's on the business cards, everything.
He's our
But-
LaToya Luckett.
Yes.
I like LaToya Luckett.
Oh, not LaToya.
No, it wasn't Latavia.
No, right. No,
Right, you're
Not
LaToya.
Farrah either. I
No,
won't give
you
you
would.
Farrah.
LaToya. She's
Like
getting
you-
married.
And
Right.
she's doing things.
She's
Right.
She's
still has
always doing
records.
things.
She still has top 10 hits. I give him LaToya too.
Right. I know what I'm talking about,
But
Ricky.
without the
I love you,
audience,
Ricky.
like everyone says, Kelly says it, Wendy says it, Oprah says it, Maury says it.
Go ahead.
Everyone says it. Kung Fu. Without you,
Come on, Flower
there will
Pot.
be
There will be no
show.
Right.
You understand?
So give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you guys so much.
Big shout out to my
Monica.
nephew. Hello. Big shout out to Chance for doing our intro
That
music.
you didn't get to hear yet.
We heard it.
Yeah,
we heard
we'll
it.
play it later.
They heard it too.
You guys heard the music? They didn't hear it.
Oh, they didn't hear it?
It's fine. It's okay. But
Oh, no.
So
There you go.
Well, you
Plug
heard it
in
on
the
the
fam.
TV,
shout
dog.
out to our producers and
Still
the whole
shout out to him.
team in the green room or the whatever you call that room back there.
The control
Young
room.
Boss Media.
Young Boss Media.
Shout out to the whole crew
Everyone.
in the green room.
Thank you,
Sarah,
guys.
Thanks,
Debbie,
Ty, for coming out,
everybody
taking
up there.
pictures,
Ty's
photographs.
here.
Andre Young, everybody. And shout out to M&N, right? That's what we say?
MNN Studios.
Yes,
M&N
Manhattan
Studios.
Neighborhood Network.
Manhattan
There you go.
Neighborhood Network. Thank you so much for letting us do this.
We don't know when the next show is going to be, but it's
But
going to
you
be
guys will
soon.
find
We'll
out
find
soon.
out. But thank you
Thank
guys
you.
again.
Thank you so
Make
much.
some noise, guys. Thank you so much.
Edge. Darnell on the edge. Jules is on the edge. Neil is on the edge. On edge. Darnell on the edge. Jules is on the edge. Neil is on the edge. We are on the edge. On edge. On edge. On edge. On edge. Darnell on the edge. Jules is on the edge.